Hey there, today I will teach you how to be enrolled in Clear and go touchless at the airport. Clear is a touchless biometric screening program that you can have done at the airport. I will teach you how to enroll in that and go touchless. With a biometric identity platform, you can get Clear and go touchless at the airport because they will use your irises. They will also check your fingerprints. Because of the spread of coronavirus, at airports now, they are just using your irises. Biometric is any physical identifier that is on your person, such as your irises and your fingerprints. That means you will not have to take out your driver's license to prove your identity. And at the end of this video, I will show you seven advantages to having the Clear program so you can be touchless. Now, I've been curious about the Clear program for a couple of years now, even though they've been around for 10 years. But with a pandemic that has been going on, now having touchless screening technology is huge to me. I approached Clear and asked if I could make a video for you to describe how the process is to enroll and what it all means and what's so great about it. And they gifted me a year of Clear. And I have a link for 3 free months for you, but here's where you, my audience, comes in. I know some of you will travel no matter what, and then some of you are very scared to travel right now because of the transmissibility of the coronavirus. So listen to the video about how you can go touchless if you get Clear, and I really want to know your honest thoughts at the end of this video. Maybe some of you are now curious too about this biometric screening that Clear does at airports and other venues. You can start your enrollment process for the Clear program online and then screen your eyes and your fingerprints at the airport. But I honestly think it's faster to just do the whole thing when you get to the airport. I went to the Houston Hobby Airport and met Philippa. She's an ambassador for Clear. She took my ID and scanned it. She tapped the right buttons on the Clear pod that's right there at the front of the airport, and I just had to type in a couple of things. I think the process took 10 minutes because she helped me through everything, and she wiped down every surface that even my ID touched. And in that 10 minutes, I was also ushered to the very front of the line. All that to say, it is a super easy and fast way to get you to the front of the line. Other users have commented about the line. So the speeding through the lines is the most important aspect of it to me. And as a business traveler, I showed up to airport security right before my flight to Florida last week. And just so you know, the hours are from like 4 a.m. to after dinner time in most locations. And they have like 65 locations in airports and other venues. And during those hours, there will always be a representative there. There's no appointment necessary. And I do have a link where you can type in your zip code just to make sure it's in your airport or in the terminal that you are going through security in at your airport. Clear prides themselves on being a frictionless, contactless, and touchless method to breeze you through the start of airport security. After Philippa scanned my ID, I typed in a couple of answers to a short quiz, and then Clear pulls up the identification information like my address, my date of birth, thankfully not the COVID-19 pounds that I had gained through this pandemic. And then you are ready to scan your eyes. You look into the Clear pod. It will take a picture of your face and you cannot smile. And it will also tell you to look into the screen at a certain shape and it will scan your irises. Then you have to press your fingerprints on a little board and relax your wrist. And you can see how relaxed I look trying to do that. But like I said, this is only for enrollment. So this 10-minute process and touching things is only for the first time you enroll. Now you can always enroll and get 1 free month of Clear. It is usually $179 for a year, but like I said, I have a 3-month link for free for you, and I get nothing from that, okay? They just gave me a free year. After you have enrolled, the Clear ambassador walks you to the beginning of the Clear lane where there are pods where you will go your next time that you are entering the airport. At the Clear pods is where you are going to show your boarding pass and have your irises scanned, and then that person will say, yes, that's her. It's been checked. And they will walk you through the Clear lane That lane goes all the way to the TSA officer who's checking IDs. So you are getting ahead of all the now long lines of pre-check people, or if you're in regular security, you are going to get in front of all of those lines of people at the airport security section who are going to show their ID to the officer. The Clear ambassador tells the TSA officer that yes, this is the real person and her identity has been cleared. And then you get to hop to the conveyor belt line. So you skip all those lines. If you fly on an airplane this summer and you just want to do it spur of the minute, you can enroll spur of the minute. There's no appointment necessary, no previous filling out forms before you get to the airport. When you get there, you can enroll and have instant access with any children who are under 18 that will also be able to go through the Clear lane with you. After I enrolled, I did receive an email perk for any adult that I will be traveling with, like a family member adult. The cost to have Clear for my husband, for example, would only be $50. I will say if you have TSA PreCheck and you have the Clear program, you are golden, because then you are completely almost touchless, because the only thing you have to put in the gray bin now is your suitcase and your personal item bag. You do not have to take out your ID, you do not have to take out your shoes or your liquids bag or the food bag. Now, if you do not have TSA PreCheck, be sure to watch my video about the 3 new TSA rules that came out this summer for passengers. Most Clear airport locations have Clear pods in front of the standard security line as well as the PreCheck line. This convenience is going to make it easy for any passenger. Now, Clear is not part of TSA, nor is it part of Department of Homeland Security. But this whole process is expedited even more if you have Clear. She walks you to the front of the line to tell the ID TSA checking officer that you're good to go, and then you hop in the conveyor belt line. Using biometric screening like Clear does can be really helpful to those of you who sometimes lose your ID easily going through transportation security line. Why do we carry around physical indicators of who we are? Those can be lost, stolen, and they are now non-hygienic. Your irises unlock the most frictionless experience. You can enroll most of the process on the Clear app, but when you get to the airport the first time, you have to finish it by scanning your fingerprints and using your irises. They're going to get you to scan your fingerprints, but at airports, they're just going to use irises for right now. The app also tells you, because it knows your address and you'll put in your flight number, what time you need to leave your house to get to your flight. Like get all the way to your gate. It takes into account the traffic to the airport, airport security lines, and it also takes into account how long the walk takes some time to get to your gate. If you've ever been in the Washington Dulles airport or the Atlanta airport or here at IAH, you know how long some of those terminals can be. So the app takes that into account. The 7 advantages of having Clear and being touchless at the airport is it speeds you to the front of the line because it is such an expedited process. Like I said, any children under 18 can automatically go through the Clear lane with you. If you are a frequent flyer for Delta Airlines or United Airlines, you can get a big chunk of your yearly cost taken off if you just enter your frequent flyer number. Delta and United Airlines are partners, and here is one of the coolest aspects of having Clear and going touchless. In CenturyLink Field in Seattle, you can scan your irises and pay for your food. And if you want to buy beer or alcohol, it knows because of your driver's license that you are over 21. So that is all done with your irises. And I think you are going to see Clear and their biometric screening program in more and more venues as society sees the high demand to go touchless. And when society catches up to the airport biometric screening, you will be there already. Now, Clear is also Safety Act certified by the Department of Homeland Security, and that means that your data is secure. I will link the Safety Act below so that those of you who are nervous or skeptical can read for your own. If you need packing tips or you want to check out that video about the new rules for TSA security, be sure to check out my links below, or you can just find me on Travel Tips by Laurie on YouTube and Instagram. I make YouTube videos to help you travel the globe without a worry in the world. I really hope this video made it clear to you how easy it is to go touchless at the airport, and I hope I helped put your mind at ease, or at least your curiosity. Anyway, leave a comment if we haven't met before, and thanks again for your time.